Let's begin with this message from people in Newfoundland and Labrador.
I am a parent.
I am a teacher.
We are students.
We are practicing physical distancing.
And although we must stay apart,
we can still be together.
We are proud Newfoundlanders and Labradorians.
We are proud Canadians.
Some you recognize, some you won't, but all are sharing that pride as they join in a provincial collaboration. More than 100 school communities sharing that message with some very famous Tom Power right there, Alan Hocko, we saw Mark Critch, we saw Rick Mercer, we saw the Premier, we saw Seamus O'Regan, just to name a few. Really just an incredible series of messages allowing people from across Newfoundland and Labrador to show their pride. And then there was a virtual choir performance of the national anthem. So let's listen to that. People are sharing this everywhere, as you can imagine. More than 350 students, teachers, and staff from St. John's High School under the direction of Robert Corburn. Their music festival was canceled, so this is what they did. Collaborated, coming together with a message for the country. On this Good Friday, we are choosing to focus on the good. This bakery in Toronto putting together hundreds of breakfast baskets for local hospitals, saying thanks to the healthcare workers on the front lines. And our cameras were there as the delivery went out.
Restaurants closed, the hotels are not busy, so we definitely we're hurting too, but we still can go in every day and do what we love to do. So it's it helps us definitely in this time and these days. We try to give back as much as we can.
Mark Touet talking about all of that, baking hundreds of loaves of bread for people who have been laid off and using what they have to help others through this difficult time. Physical distancing rules have put an abrupt end to team sports, everything from the pro leagues right down to local clubs. It means a whole lot less exercise and camaraderie for many Canadians. So to the rescue, Nova Scotia's biggest soccer club, kicking off a new initiative that aims to bring teams back together online. And Brett Ruskin has that story.
Without leaving her home, soccer player Veronica Duffus can train on lawn or online. More than a dozen players and their coach all using teleconference software.
well, it's not the same as normal practices, but it's good to see my teammates and keep up my soccer skills.
Her mom, Jane, used the same meeting software at her office, but didn't know how it would work for soccer.
I couldn't really envision how it would work for it to have like a whole team of like 20 people plus a coach all working together like they would do in a normal practice.
But it worked.
So it was a great workout and it was a great opportunity for them to practice their skills.
This idea came to you and you had this.
Club director Jesse Bergen says it was the best way to deal with the situation.
Essentially, everything that we're doing right now is due to what's happening around the world with the COVID-19. But the online training, I believe, is just bringing some sense of normalcy into the people's lives that they're used to having.
Like, you could send them via email, like a list of workouts, a list of drills to do. How important is the social aspect of this?
It's almost like you're on the field. It's like it's crazy to believe that working online would make the players that tired, one, and two, get so much out of it that we almost don't have to practice outside.
They might even use this technique after the pandemic is over.
So, for example, if there's bad weather outside and the kids can't go outside, then maybe that day we move to online training.
Brett Ruskin, CBC News, Halifax.